What's up, Arkansas Bully Connections, man? It's your boy James, you know what I'm saying? Smokehouse Bullies, you know. Alright, let me see. Let's jump right into it, man. I started dealing with bullies like around 2015, 16, but I had a bully early on and didn't know what it was. I thought it was just a buff pit bull, you know. Me and my cousin Pope had the first nano I ever seen, you know what I'm saying? But let me see. I got introduced to the bullies by Nail. Like, he gave me my first one that I knew, you know what I'm saying, what a bully was. Like I said, I had one before, but didn't know. You know, I had, now I forgot that boy name. I had a big blue boy, man, I got from my cousin Polian that I had bought. But anyway, my first introduction to bullies though was Nail. I seen his dog. I was like, dang, man, what kind of what bloodline that pit bull is or whatever. He was like, this a bully. I said, man, what's a bully? You know what I'm saying? And he showed me. Then his dog, he had like an exotic one. Like, that joint had like a short tail to it. Bull, I'm talking about right. I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, man, that joint hard. So anyway, he ended up having some puppies. Man, I bought one from him, named Nala. That was my first bully that I knew of. Got Nala, you know what I'm saying? Then messed around and I ended up getting another one for what is it, Southside Kennels or something, Jaybird, Southside Bully Creeks or something like that. I can't think of the name right now, but I got one for him, man, and that joker had it had like kryptonite, razor's edge, you know, all that. But I started learning more about bullies when I linked up with my bro Speedy. That man there, he taught me so much. I'm talking about, put me on game about a lot of stuff. Like, he told me the different classes of dogs, how to break a pedigree down, how to produce the dog that I want, how to take, you know what I'm saying, this dog, half sibling, and this dog cousin or something, put them all together and give you that dog that you're looking for. Like, he put me on game for sure about the dogs. But man, I started, you know, just, man, I always been fascinated by dogs. Pit bulls, those are my favorite, and Rottweilers. I love pit bull, Rottweilers, and Dobermans. And learned about them bull masters too, and let me see, bull master, and I like bulldogs too. Anything bulldog, you know what I'm saying? Anything bulldog, I was just on. So, man, we got the man, buying dogs, and I had this dog named Smoke. He was an all-white pit bull I got from my cousin TJ. You know what I'm saying? He came off of Sugar and Hiller back in West Helena. Sugar and Hiller, man, they was some nice dogs around the town. So I'm like, man, hey, Tonka, get over here. Come here, Tonka. Dogs be on go. Come here. Calm that down. But anyway, I got my dog Smoke, man. Back when I was in high school, man, you seen Smoke, you seen me. Me and Smoke used to be together all the time, man. He was all white. He can get down too, you know what I'm saying? That dog killed the bobcat for me and everything. Raccoons, cats, everything. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't teach him to do that. He just was like that. Smoke, man, that was my dog though. You seen me, you seen Smoke. So, you know, man, that was my boy. But that's why I got my kennel name from, Smoke. Like, it wasn't nothing like Smoke. Man, we had like 3 different dogs named Smoke. Every dog we get here be like all white dog. All white dog with name Smoke. Smoke. It was Smokey, Smoke. You know what I'm saying? So, when he died, I really like chilled on the dogs. You know what I'm saying, for a little bit. Then I got up into it, got introduced to them bullies. Then I just named my kennel out them, cause it'll never be another, you know what I'm saying, Smoke. It might be, if I, you know what I'm saying, make that right dog, then I'm just like, ah, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna, you know, leave with me or whatever. But that's how Smokehouse Bullies was formed. But man, my favorite bloodline of dogs is Dax. Boy, it ain't nothing like Dax. My top 3, Dax, Miyagi, and that third one, Bullseye. I love them 3 bloodlines, man. Them dogs right there, they was them ones. They was them ones, man. Dax, Miyagi, and Bullseye. In that order. In that order. Ain't no, like, man, them dogs goated. Like, if you do your, you know what I'm saying, research, them dogs goated. Like, it's some new school dogs that you gotta give them a run for their money, but without them, they and Dax and a lot of dogs pairs, and they don't give them enough credit. And the closer you get to Dax, the closer to that look you get. Cause ain't nothing new to me. Ain't nothing new to me. Dax and them, like them extreme style bullies that they kinda took that class away from. Man, them dogs, man, they say it's exotic now. Extreme bullies, really like exotic style bullies, like. And me, my Smokehouse look, that's the look I was going for. Like when I kinda like coming up and then kinda know no better, but I knew better, but didn't know no better type stuff. Like I'll take exotic style dog and take it to a clean pocket bullet and hit them together, and I get that body and I had that smushed muzzle when I really didn't even have to do that. You know, if you breed your, like you see, like I'll see the Hellboys, the Thors, the Grims and stuff, man, them dogs look exotic in the face. And they got that weight, they toting like them some bulls right there. Like for real, them some bulls. Who we got? Stephen Maxwell, shout out to him. He doing this thing, man, for sure. And like you see the dog Tonka, MOB, McKinley Organized Bullies, like Tonka and Ace, like them boys, they work. If y'all don't know who they is, go look them up. But man, this dog game, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's an up and down to it. You gotta love dogs. You don't have to, but you gotta have some type of love for the dogs to create you a kennel, you know what I'm saying? And man, or it ain't gonna work. It ain't all peaches and cream. Like you think you're gonna get a dog, get some money, you know what I'm saying? What you is, but man, you gotta clean up out there. You gotta make sure they straight. You gotta worm them every month. Make sure they up to date on their shots. Make sure they got enough protein. Make sure they got enough fat. You gotta condition. Make sure they running around. Don't have them locked in cages all the time. You gotta let them be dogs too. And a lot how this game going, man, I feel like a lot of people ain't breeding for their dogs to be dogs. And then you got the biased folks, especially like people coming in the game or whatever. They'll get to looking up American Bullies or whatever, and they'll compare like an ABKC dog to a USBR dog. Like it's 2 different lanes. And like people always want to put them dogs in the same lane and speak on other people's dogs and knock them and stuff. If this ain't your lane, bro, don't speak on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be, I don't know. I see a lot of it, man, and it ain't my type of thing to do. They bash, a lot of people bash exotics and stuff, talking about some, man, y'all just cropping the ears off bulldogs. Like, man, come on now. A bulldog, man, you know, if you know what a real deal bulldog is, you know ain't nobody just cropping the ears off no bulldog, man. Them dogs are crossed. A lot of people done crossed bulldogs into American bullies, you know, and got them exotics like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you just gotta do your research on dogs before you get one, cause I done got over on, like people done got over on me and me coming up in the bully game or whatever. But I ain't take it, you know, no type of way, man. It was just a living lesson, you know. Do your research before you get a dog from somebody. Otherwise, you're gonna get pimped. Then the dogs that look like pit bulls and people telling you they bullies, like, come on now. And some of them be bullies though, especially like if you check their paperwork and get the seeing the online ped, go look these dogs up, and the dogs actually looking like, you know, they the start of the bullies. Which, man, the game had changed 100%. It had changed 100%, like for real. Nowadays, man, I consider like me. Back in the day, I had classic style dogs, and when I say classic style dogs, man, your classic dogs are more, they American bullies, but they kind of look more like pit bulls. Don't take my word for it. Go and look up, you know what I'm saying, your classic style. It's more of a clean dog. It's more of a dog you want, but not me. Like, I like a dog with a little girth on it. Some of my new generation of dogs that I kind of crossed to get back, sometimes like dogs can be overdone and you gotta cut them with some clean stuff and then go back to them to balance the dog out. Or if you want to get that color, you know, you go breed it to something that's a little more clean up their feet, tails. If they too smashed, clean up the muzzles, and then you take that dog and take it back, you know what I'm saying, to your overdone dog, and you will have more of a balanced litter. Sometimes you will have like 1 or 2 out of there, you know, or sometimes it'll click, especially if they relatives or whatever. You'll get the kind of dog that you want. So you gotta, you know, it's some work. It's some work, man. A lot of people just breed because I like your dog. You don't like my dog, but you feel like your dog will help my dog, and they'll just breed, and then they'll be stuck with the puppies, you know what I'm saying, they can't get rid of them. Which I, you know what I'm saying, seen the cases or whatever. A lot of people just get dogs just because they like them. They don't ask, man, what's the bloodline, what's the pedigree, and they be asking for that, and they don't even know the ins and outs of the pedigree, the bloodline, or none of that. They just going in blind, and then they'll end up selling some good stuff for a little or nothing because they don't understand. They don't know it's a lane for everybody. You just gotta find your lane and go in. Like, you ain't gotta give no dogs away or none of that. You gotta go in your lane and see where your lane taking off at. And it don't even gotta be in your own state. If you know they like classic style bullies in Louisiana or something. Not saying Louisiana, you know, like classic style bullies, but I'm saying, now you can, you know what I'm saying, like if you see a lot of, get in them groups, get in like social media groups and see where it's gravitating to, what's the big hype in the state. Like, you know what I'm saying, like Arkansas right now. Arkansas really like a little common ground for all styles of dogs, because everybody got different styles of dogs, and everybody with them different styles of dogs try to compete, bashing each other dogs. It ain't no, we scattered, we ain't no togetherness, you know what I'm saying. It's a couple people trying to come together, but I feel like ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, just truly like trying to come together and you know, put up for the state. It's a couple people, but they bash people too instead of trying to educate them. You know what I'm saying? They either bashing them, ain't trying to educate them, or they trying to go and get their money. And then somebody go out of state and get a better deal on a dog that look way better than the one that came from Arkansas. But we got some stuff down here though. Like, for sure. We got some stuff, and there's too much hatred going on where we at. I know I'm everywhere off in this interview. I'm just really running it, you know what I'm saying? But for some, you know, content, man, just my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Little content, man. But man, I feel like if you got a vision on something, man, don't let nobody stop your vision. Like, cause man, I done took classic dogs, and I still got some of that classic bloodline within my dogs, but you can't even tell cause they like that right now. Like, man, from 2016 to 2024, like I'm constantly adding, taking off, adding too much, taking off. Like, I'm constantly, and I got some nanos, I got micros, and I got some with pockets with micro blood in them and stuff, cause I cross my dogs. But I'm gradually like getting to where I don't need that no more. I don't need that no more. And it ain't nothing like I feel like it can help somebody else camp. I turn around and be like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You want this dog? Dog probably be a year old, 1 litter or something. I got what I want out of her or whatever. And I see somebody trying to come up, I be like, hey, I got her for sale, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to give me the full, price for or whatever. You can give me this and a pup back, but I got to decide what we breeding her to. You know what I'm saying? So I can get, something else out of there that I want. Because I always can use an outcross. And I don't mind getting my blood back, something that I produce. Because I know I can always use it. And I just do it, I can keep, everything if I want to. Because I got a big family. I got a big family in yards. I just try to help people out, man. And try to make good dogs, Try to make good dogs. Especially if I can see them every day, like, y'all, yeah, what you doing with that boy, man? Let me see. It's good seeing your production, man. It's good seeing your production for sure. And like, man, you just gotta, keep working, man. Keep working. That's the thing. Keep working, man. Keep working. Keep working for sure. As long as you keep working, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna keep working for you. I always have a plan when it comes to breeding your dogs. Have your plan. You ain't got no plan, it ain't gonna work for you. It's just gonna be overcrowding the bully community, man. We don't need that.